Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I'm using the Druidcraft Tarot, one of my favorite decks. And you may have noticed that I haven't uploaded a reading video in a couple weeks, and that's because I've had pneumonia for the past 3 weeks. And I actually lost my voice for about 2 of those weeks, so I was unable to do my usual weekly reading. So I apologize for not getting those readings up for you, but I am feeling much better now, and I'm ready to get back to my reading videos. And I'm going to be posting a 2018 New Year's reading video as well, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so the first card represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. So actually that's New Year's Day. And here we have the Tower. So a very exciting way to start the new year. So we have the Tower. Now the Tower is really a card of extreme and sudden change. Now this can be external change or it can be internal change. It's a major card though, and I see this as representing kind of tearing down some of those internal belief systems, some of those perhaps even our values, our core values and some of our goals, the things that we may have held near and dear to us for many, many years, or perhaps even our entire lives. And this is about basically tearing those down and questioning them and rebuilding things from the ground up. So this is rarely experienced as being easy or pleasant. Oftentimes this is seen as being very stressful and chaotic, but at the same time it can feel almost cathartic and dizzying and free. So there's something that happens when we question our belief system, when we abandon certain goals or certain values. There's something that happens that it can feel stressful, but it can also feel like we're stepping out of shackles. You know, we're shedding those chains and we're reinventing ourselves. And I feel like that is essentially what this card is about. It's about reinventing yourself. Now, as we move through the week, we've got the King of Pentacles. Now, he represents Wednesday and Thursday, so the middle of the week. And he's a really nice card to get after the Tower because the King of Pentacles is a very grounded individual. He's stable, he's solid, he's calm, he's collected, he knows who he is, and he's just a very, like I said, a very stable, very grounded kind of individual. So the beginning of the week might feel tumultuous. It might feel chaotic. It might feel a little bit stressful for you. But as you move into the middle of the week, you get your footing. You get your grounding here. So this is where you return to yourself and you tap into. And here's where it's very important, I think, to tap into your inner King of Pentacles. So the part of you that is grounded, that is stable, that is sensible. The King of Pentacles is very good at managing his finances. He's good at, eating well, nurturing himself, and just creating a very stable environment for himself. And I think that that's important to do, especially when you're going through Tower-like stuff. I feel like this whole Tower thing, I think it represents our inner landscape, not our outer landscape. So I don't feel like in this reading the Tower represents, suddenly losing your job or your house burning down or something like that. I feel like this is inner things, inner changes that are happening. And when you're going through inner changes like that, when you're questioning your belief system, when you're tossing out certain values, systems, or goals or dreams or whatever, I think it's important to create a stable physical environment for yourself. Now that might look like spending a little bit of extra time organizing your finances. It might look like spending a little extra time making healthy, nurturing meals for yourself. You know, nurturing your physical self so that you feel physically grounded and physically taken care of, so that you have the leftover energy and space to process some of the big changes that you're making in your life. Now, as we get to the end of the week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles, again, like the King of Pentacles, is a very stable card. And I often associate it with the marketplace and, you know, doing business and negotiating things and bartering and that sort of a thing. And I'm just going to look at it a little bit closely because I feel like there's kind of a family element to this card as well. There's the older man, there's the young girl, there's the two adults in the background, there's the dog. I feel like there's this element of coming together with family, and finding your place of belonging. Not necessarily within your family, but just within your life, finding your role, finding your place of belonging. And I almost feel like there's more to this card and I'm maybe missing something. So I want to invite you to have a look at this card, and I'll bring it a little bit closer. And I want to invite you to take a look and see if there's anything that jumps out at you. Like, what is this card saying to you? What do you feel the message is with this card? Because I feel like for some reason I'm just not seeing it, so I need a little help. So feel free to post in the comment section below if you have any kind of ideas or insights with this card. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick step back here and look at all these cards together, see if there's anything else that jumps out at me. In some ways it feels like a big week. You know, you have this the drama of the Tower appearing for you. And I think the Tower can also represent sudden realizations. Like if you look at this card, there's the lightning bolt. And a lightning bolt to me can represent a sudden insight or a sudden realization. So pretty powerful stuff, I think. And yeah, I think that kind of casts a glow on the entire week. Excuse me. But at the same time, I feel like even though the Tower has the power to derail you and kind of knock you off course, overall, that's not going to happen because this is a very stable week. You've got the energy of the King of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, another stable, solid card. And I often see the Ten of Pentacles as being about financial gain or financial stability of some sort. And, you know, good, you know, having a solid, strong business. So I feel like it's a nice balanced week. You know, you've got these realizations, these changes on the horizon, but at the same time you have a stable backbone. You know, you have a stable, if your footing is solid. And if it isn't solid, this is an opportunity to work on that, to get grounded, to get stable, to do what you need to do to make the changes you need to make in order to feel supported and grounded and strong. Okay, so this has been your weekly tarot card reading. I hope you found this reading helpful, and please feel free to check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I've got all kinds of fun tarot learning exercises and resources on my website. I've got tarot spreads, all kinds of fun stuff, so check it out. And in the meantime, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week and a wonderful new year.